While I was dead, I had another vision. I was with Clovis II's mother. She was a wolf, and one of her eyes was a star. I was also a wolf, and I knew that I was the Alpha, the false Alpha, the pack leader who fights for dominance and rulership, a misconception created by bad research. In the wild, wolf packs are families, and Alpha simply meant parent. Wilhelmina told me that. She was the true Alpha. She was the mother. I was not the true Alpha because I was not a true father. I panted at her. My muzzle dripped blood. She looked down sadly at the mess between us, and I realized that in my raging need to prove my dominion, I had savaged our cubs. I had killed little Clovis too. I had killed Alton and Wilhelmina and Anastasia. I had killed Elizabeth. I whined in dismay. The Alpha wolf stared at me with one sad wolf eye and one bright eye that dimmed and grew with the exact flux of a variable star. "What did I do?" I asked her. "Why did I do this?" She lay her head down in the bloody snow and looked up at me. She seemed weary. She had seen this happen many times before. She had seen many of her pups murdered by wolves like me. The voice of Clovis II's mother came from her jaws.
"You did the same thing someone always does. You saw that there was plenty and gathered it to yourself, to make yourself one above all others. And when others threatened your plenty, you struck them down to keep your own station. You grow the enemy in my garden and eat of its bitter fruit. Each time, I hope it will be different. Each time, I lose a little of myself as the bitter fruit blossoms. Now that fruit will flower in you and in all your people. I do not want it to happen. I want anything else, but the choice is not mine."
"Why didn't you stop me?" I tasted blood on my long tongue. "Why would you let me do this?" She blinked sadly at me. She had been trying. I hadn't listened. "You never said a thing to me," I snarled. "Not once. You never told me I was doing wrong. At least clarity sends me dreams. The exobody and the eel, at least it shows me what I can become."
You think clarity sent those dreams? Why would it speak to you when you are dead and furthest from its influence?
"Liar," I howled. "You never did a thing to help me. Not when my son died. Not when my granddaughter felt ill. I had to do it all myself. You never even spoke."
"The best voices,"
she said,
"never let themselves be heard at all. This lesson is worth teaching again and again. The choice is never mine. It is always yours."